is, but I feel like there's something trying to tell me something in the air. I don't know. I'm sure it's nothing. Axel, show yourself. Hey, man. You can see his ears. He's really excited. It's warm out today, but we're gonna go on an adventure. I even cleaned out part of the car. Just, for grins. Once again, everybody, this new perspective on Mobile Unit 2 brought to you by Chris Sheets at the Quick Response, the Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit. We knew he was an amazing guy when we met him, and now he's just continuing to snowball and compound into like one of the most beautiful human beings that we've met in a very long time. And he's done a tremendous amount of good for our little show here, and I can't thank him enough. He's one of the most considerate human beings we've come across. Thank you, Chris. Anyway, I gotta go to Walgreens. I gotta, got some rounds. I'm gonna get the air moving in the car. Let's go. All right, X-Man, you ready? Let's go get some water and stuff. Come on. Let's take a look at the Diecast real quick, man. It's an M2. Ooh. Oh, that's neat. What do you think of that, Axel? Look at that. Some of those hollies down there. What else have we got? Am I missing anything? We're looking for that car for Rusty. Come on. Let's take a look. Yeah. Axel. Come here. Hey. You go boy. Nothing with Buzz Lightyear and some of this other stuff. Alright, let's check the figure out real quick. What do we got? What do we got? Anything interesting? King Valkyrie rolls. I don't see. There's the babe. Right. So, oh, I get it. We just don't do that. Come on. Seriously. Ooh. Donkey tongue, man. Yeah, baby. Okay, so no Bakus. No Baku. Really? Water guns. Good. Let's see what they got for minifigs. Oh, okay. I don't remember the codes. I'd have to turn my phone around for that. Okay. Axel, I think we are complete here, dog. Come on, Axel. Let's go get something to drink and we'll get out. But again, not much happening in the diecast. That's crazy. Axel, come on. Ooh. $15 is not clearance, man. Okay, come on, Axel. Nothing really else happening. Damn, you're a good-looking boy. All right, I'm gonna take the dog in and get him some water because he needs it. But you know, I was just realizing that I go through romances with different companies, if you will. Right now, ooh, sick of that yet? Right now, what we're talking about is Spin Masters. I really like what Spin Masters does. Their figures are really good, super articulated, and I dig them. You know, black seaweed, thirsty dog. My white cat sleeping on my red velvet table again. So as I was saying on the way in, you get into these things where you start focusing on a particular hobby or whatever, and the smart ones are the ones that do the same similar situation as like comic book heroes do. It's called cross-pollination. And so a single company can work within lots of different sort of things. So you've got, in this case, you've got Spin Masters. Spin Masters makes, hang on a second, let me see if there's something easy to pull here. All right, move, Axel. And we're back. Spin Masters makes another line of toys that I really like, and it's these little action figures. These are I think last time I checked they were like $7.88. They may have all jumped because the price of creating everything, of course, has jumped with the war and everything. But anyway, this is one of their action figures, okay? If funny enough, this is the only one I could find, but I have several. I have Batgirl and I have the Riddler, because they're really, really good toys. They have excellent articulation, they have thigh cuts, they have, the knees, the elbows and shoulders, everything, all the detail is there. They've got a great cape fused into the back of the character. These things for under $10, these are an excellent representation of the characters that you like, and they don't take up a lot of space, so it's very easy to sort of have them in your collection. This one in particular, I bought him because I have a destroyer, which I like to put this littler, smaller Superman into, and then it looks like he's just absolutely pounding the piss out of him. Anyway, I saw that just out of the corner of my eye when I was looking at, coming across Diecast and looking at monster trucks, because there's nothing else out there, right? I was looking at all of the different Hot Wheels and Monster Jam, which are the two, dominant things. Monster Jam, those trucks are put out by Spin Masters. So the cross-pollination that they did to get me in on a monster truck was to go at me from the Bakugan level. They have a Bakugan Dragonoid truck in the Monster Jam series. So in looking it up, I noticed that they have a bunch of free content. They have lots of their different events and stuff pre-recorded, and they run a live stream just all day and all night of different events that they've done, and I really got into it. It's like wrestling in that you kind of cheer for your particular driver and truck, and so I'm watching now the Monster Truck series. It's really ingenious, and it's even better. I think it's even better when you get nailed by it, and you realize that this is what's happened. Okay, as you're older, you like to think that you're not going to be the one to get busted by the guy playing 3-card Monty on the subway train. You want to think that you're not going to be the one to get rooked. But when somebody pulls a psychological gag like that in the toy zone, I really kind of appreciate it. I got to look at them and say, you know what? You got me. Okay? You got me. $3.88. Here in Oregon, no tax on stuff like this. So $3.88, and I now have a Bakugan Dragonoid. This is the special Gears and Galaxies version of the truck, so it's purple, which I like, but I really kind of wanted the usual colors of red. So just in joking around, I was looking around on Amazon, and this is what I found for past stuff being sold on Amazon. These are resellers. Okay, it's not coming from Amazon. These are resellers who took these trucks, and they're getting guys coming along like me, new fans of what's been going on for a little while, and they have the supply. So, but you know how we work around here. We don't do that. We don't leave stuff in box, and we don't resell. And this in particular, this is just kind of a personal gag, So, just real quick, I'm gonna pop him out of his chamber. See how they do with these. And what I'd like to do is kind of put this up against similar Hot Wheels product. I think I have this is probably the best. This is probably the best example of Hot Wheels, Mattel's stuff. I've got this, and I've got the Fast and Furious. Like I said, I do not really get into these monster trucks. I haven't until now. Oh God, I feel like a fish with a hook in my lip. and I'm happy to be caught. But anyway, so you've got the Wiener Wagon and you've got the Bakugan Dragon. They're about the same size. They weigh about the same, and they seem like they have very similar construction. Very similar construction. They are about the same scale and as the Hot Dog Wagon, and they have the same, freewheeling tire system. But one thing I am going to point out that I didn't see, scuffing my feet on the floor like a kid. If you take a look at this through the light, that's kind of cool. I dig the translucent tires. This is not something that I've seen them do live. They have normal ass tires. This is just a fantasy thing, but lots of fun. And you look at the wings, you can see the colors through the wings and stuff like that. Really cool. I apologize if I gave anybody a motion sickness there. The little shell's done really well, and it looks cool. This is a comparable product. I can't, for the life of me, of course, I didn't do my research and find out what the Hot Wheels are currently running at the box store, but I do believe that they are a little more than the Monster Jam. The other interesting thing about the Monster Jam trucks, if you're unaware of this and your kids are getting into it or something like that, you should know the Mauler Wrecker sort of looking, they look like front end loaders, but they've got personality. They've got a big scorpion tail on them or something like that. Those are the front end loaders and metal movers that they use to right the trucks and stuff when they get upside down or on their side or get wrecked and destroyed. That's how they tow them off field. So those are kind of like having the referees or the drones cleaning things up, I guess. So if your kids are bugging you for those, that's kind of what those are. Anyway, I just thought I would give you a look into these things as I saw them. It's to me, it's getting hooked. Okay, it's getting an interest, a small interest. I will not be buying the El Toro Loco and the Gravedigger and all the others. I'm not interested really to that point. I like them as drivers, I like them as cars, and I'll watch the competitions. 388's all you're getting out of me for these things. But I still think that when you watch the psychology of how they do these things, it's kind of impressive. It's impressive to me. Anyway, that's what we've got here for you at Monkey Shine Lab. I'm going to go help my wife do things in the real world here. But if you like what we do in the virtual area of things, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you next time right here on the Monkey Shine Lab.